Good morning, or should I say happy Saturday, or should I say grand rising to all my queens out there because I'm a thirsty simp. So I'm 52 years old. And you know what we had liked as children? Cartoons. Now, the craziest thing is we're really not race divided now as far as when it comes to cartoons like on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon and stuff. It's very integrated. Back in the day, you would have a cartoon with just one black character. Then I started thinking, what happened to all the black cartoons? Did we ever have any black cartoons? So I did a deep dive between the 70s and the 90s. And I think you're going to be like, what? Now, I don't want y'all to think that I'm just doing this race thing and all that. I'm not. I'm just saying when we were built and we were engineered and we were raised as children as such. Some of us grew up in black neighborhoods. Some of us grew up in black households. I was fortunate enough to grow up in both. So this is the only reason why I was like, yo, you know what? Whatever happened to these type of cartoons? And trust, I'm not here to ruin your childhood or any of that stuff. It's just something to remember. I need to close that better. Okay, let's get started.
Hey, hey, hey! It's Bud Albert!
The most iconic black cartoon of all time. We're gonna start first. Fat Albert, Cosby Kids, Brown Honey, all that, all in one cartoon. This was like I was a little kid because I obviously I watched all the reruns and stuff because I wasn't born yet. But this cartoon was so amazing to me as a kid. I was like, this is what I really thought life was like. But I was always trying to find the goddamn junkyard because I couldn't never find the junkyard. My mom was.
Far off in the future, a far-fetched mechanical miracle takes shape as a pile of junk turns into an out-of-this-world scientific marvel. Rickety Rocket Blast Off!
Rickety Rocket, though, that cartoon, that's our future as black folks. Only thing that kind of like killed me about this cartoon was why they make the car have big ass lips. Gary Coleman became a icon because of Different Strokes, and he was like a marketing genius. Not only him, but obviously Norm Lear. They made movies about this boy. This one was crazy because he played an angel that had to come back to Earth to fix Bronx or do something where it was going to help him out to get his wings because he didn't get his wings, but he's a freaking child. How the fuck that work?
Airplanes just don't cruise without gas. Look,
Brother, I sure hope that big E stands for enough.
how far can you fly on empty? Oh, I'd say from all the way up here to all the way down there.
Another cartoon that came out before I was born, but I got to watch the reruns as a child, was the Jackson Five. Eh, This was the acclamation of everybody being a Jackson Five fan, and it didn't matter what generation you was at this point. Like I was like 5 or 6 years old when this came out. And like Gary Coleman, the Jackson Five was highly marketable. So this cartoon actually worked, along with this one. Super Globetrotters was a spin-off, believe it or not, of Scooby Doo.
You can always whistle your fears away.
Now that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah!
I ain't gonna front, man. It made me a huge fan of basketball. I thought this is how basketball was supposed to be played when I was like 6, 7 years old. not the way the I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know nothing about this cartoon because I ain't never jive with a fucking talking horse. Or did the horse talk? Another cartoon that I didn't give a damn about was Mr. T. They spelled it all the way out instead of MR. Anyway, this cartoon was because of the success of iconic picture of Mr. T on the A-Team, the Rocky franchise. He was also highly marketable at the time. So what did he do? Market the kids. Always had a rhyme and reason to his madness. I wasn't a fan.
Hammer! Whenever there's a crime, some crooks are gonna do time. They all better beware, cause the Hammerman will be there.
Oh, hell no. This is where hip hop started losing its pizzazz. We were going through a golden era of hip hop 1988, 89, and then they started to use a cartoon. And they used MC Hammer. Now, don't knock to MC Hammer. Get your money, man. But Lord have mercy, couldn't y'all have a better premise? This is where capitalism came into hip hop and made it mad corny. Along with this one right here, this goofy ass show was off of the iconic rap duo Kid and Play, off the success of their blockbuster movie House Party, which was huge. So to monetize off of it, hey, why don't we just go and get the cartoons? I think they were trying to market to making toys, and that just didn't work out. But that's what we're looking at.
Fight the criminal, chase the bad guys. Save the world, fly to the sky. Have kid, I'm amazing. Okay, stand shot in the face. Yeah, 1-0, then you zap. Get see, get trapped. Look in my eyes, I got the power. Feelings run from the static shower.
I always felt like Fat Albert represented the inner city and our culture even before hip hop was even hip hop. But one cartoon that actually got it right is none other than Static Shock. You see, they had the corniness, it had the quirkiness, it had a teenager that represented the hood. He could have used his powers for bad, and it shows that conflict. It was a perfect marriage of everything black, and we were there for it. The thing was, I don't know what happened. Like, was it capitalism that, oh, well, they're not selling no toys? Oh, I remember. It was a dispute. There is my rundown of all the black cartoons between the 70s and 90s. It wasn't that many, right? However, I'm telling you, it's a lot better now than it was growing up. I will tell you that when it comes to black cartoons. We name black cartoons in two hands. Right now, we have everything. Shout outs to Aaron McGruder with the Boondocks and creating all that. But these are kids' cartoons in the 80s that were geared towards black kids for more of understanding and then also consumerism. What was yours? What was your favorite? What was your favorite black cartoon? Not black cartoon that was like one character. I'm talking about all black cast or a majority black cast or the theme was majority black. I wait to hear your responses. Follow me on YouTube, Twitch at Recession Proof TV, and you can follow me at here, TikTok. I need to wash my dishes.